historic na championships na ating mapapanood. 7th game ng best of 7 ng ating McDonald's PBA All-Filipino Cup. Si Chino Trinidad po, malapit ako magatang dilim. At mamaya po sa ganap ng alas 7 ay magsisimula ang ating bakbakan Alaska at saka San Miguel para sa ating All-Filipino Cup. Itong Alaska at San Miguel hindi lang first time na magtatapat sa isang best of 7 para sa championship. Ito pong Alaska at San Miguel ay nagtapat na noong 1995. At dito sa panimula ng ating PBA pregame show, ating ipakikilala sa inyo ang import na kilalang kilala ng marami sapagkat ilang taon na siyang naglalaro para sa Alaska. Si Sean Chambers remembers 1995 and compares some of the striking similarities between 1995 and 1998.
I think there's a lot of similarities, kind of like a deja vu series this come around. It's very similar how we lost the first game, came back and won the next two, then the fourth game and went into overtime, and then, is that right? No, the fifth game went in overtime and lost that one. And then we came back strong game 6 where we were pretty much knocked out. I think San Miguel had that game under control. We were losing by, I think by 12 or 14 at halftime. And, you know, the guys stuck together. We came together and pulled it out, and then we ended up winning game 7. You know, in game 6, one thing that I remember so vividly was the first thing we had a lot of chips that were against us in 1995. Bon Hawkins was hurt. He didn't play that game. Myself, JoJo, and Johnny, and maybe even Jeffrey Cariaso at the time, we were all trying to do too much on our own. And then at halftime, I remember, you know, San Miguel was really just celebrating and just knew, you know, they finally won another championship after their long drought. And we were sitting in the locker room like nobody knew, you know, what to do, what to think, and we were sitting there and we were all waiting for Tim to come up with one of his great little cliches. You know, he always comes in at halftime and have something that's really great to say, but he came in and he set a chair down in front of everybody and just looked at everybody and goes, you know, hey, how you guys doing? That when the chips are down, you know, it kind of separates us from a lot of the other teams in the 90s is that we just come together so well. And so when our backs are against the wall, that's when you see the true Alaska pride come out. And that's, I mean, nobody can take away from it the fact that we've been, you know, the most dominating team in the 90s because we do come together when the chips are down. And that's what happened in 95. We just came together. And I remember after the game, I think I cried because I was just such the most beautiful thing I've ever been a part of was to be a part of that game, you know, the second half, and to see the way JoJo and Johnny, myself, and Jeff, how we all fought through it and was able to win that game and then come back in game 7. And I remember this one vivid play in game 7 where, like, Jeff stole the ball from Kenny Travis, and I was just hitting him, and I kicked him a couple of times, and he told me that his dad watched that and kind of cried, you know, to see the love that we have for one another like that. And, you know, and Jeff will always still be a part of the family, too, as well. No doubt, I think this team is destined to win. You know, with certain times we have destiny, just, things are just meant to be, and you can't explain it. But I just feel, yeah, this team is destined to win on Game 7.
Mataas ang paniniwala, malaking paniniwala ni Sean Chambers na kayang-kaya ng kanyang mga kakampi na iuwi ang titulo pagkatapos sa Game 7 mamaya po mga ganap ng alas 9:30 ng gabi. Para sa San Miguel, meron ding isang manlalaro na nakita kung ano nangyari sa kanila noong 1995 at kasama siya ng team ngayong 1998. Ang pinag-uusapan po natin ay walang iba kung hindi si Alan Caidic. Si Alan Caidic mismo, nakita kung ano nangyari sa kanila noong 1995. Natalo sila ng Game 6 at natalo sila ng Game 7. Ayaw ni Alan Caidic na 2 beses silang tatamaan ng kidlat dahil sobrang malas ng team na tatamaan ng ganitong klase. Ano kayang kwento ni Alan Caidic o anong nakikita ni Alan Caidic na pareho ng 1995 at 1998?
Now the trigger man.
'95, champion ng Alaska. Natalo kami ng Game 7. Tapos, almost the same situation. Nanalo kami ng Game 5. Masyado siguro kaming naging kumpiyansa ng Game 6 that time dahil wala si Bong Hawkins. Siguro ang outlook namin nun is parang ibibigay na yan ng Alaska because kulang sila. Tapos ang ganda ng pagkakapanalo namin ng Game 5. Parang ganon, imbis na i-grab namin, parang naging complacent kami hanggang sa yun, nakuha nila. And then, yun, nag-grab up sa Game 7, natalo pa kami. Well, kanya-kanyang opinion yan. Hopefully, wag naman sana. Kasi nga, natutuwa nga ako dahil nabigyan pa kami ng chance ngayon na makabawi. No, at least may chance pa talaga. Maraming hindi nag-expect na aabot kami rito sa finals. Ito nga, nandito kami hanggang Game 7. So, at least, ano pa rin kami, very fortunate pa rin kami na may chance pa kami makabawi sa kanila. Confident ako na magbo-bounce back yung team. Attitude-wise, maganda yung ininsayo kanina. And very, naman ako, optimistic na magiging maganda ang kakalabasan ng Game 7. Ever since naman, I've been, always ready naman coming off the bench, no? It's just so happen na medyo itong finals, yung concentration ng Alaska defense talagang nakafocus din bukod kay Nelson sa akin. Ito na nga, balls down to this game and hopefully mag-deliver naman ako.
Okay, kanina pa ako nanlulula dito sa ibaba ng Aurora Tower. Kailangan makababa na. Magbe-break sandali ang inyong PBA pregame show. Sa aming pagbabalik, ang final touches ng San Miguel at Alaska at ang Fearless Forecast. Hindi ng kung sino-sino, ngunit na baba naman tayo ng konti at alam niyo naman malakas na konti ang lula ko. Ito ho ang labas naman ng green entrance dito sa tabi na ng Araneta Coliseum. Final touches of final preparations po ng San Miguel at saka Alaska dinalaw ng Vintage Sports kahapon. Ano pa ginagawa nila? Hindi na siguro karamihan plays. Karamihan nun mental preparation na lang. Ito ang final touches before Game 7 ng Alaska at San Miguel para sa McDonald's PBA All Filipino Cup.
Just really a player's game. It's really going to be, is Nelson going to come out and play big? Are they going to come out and play a big game, or are we going to come out and play a big game?
We haven't adjusted since I took over as coach last year. We've had the same game plan, the same philosophy defensively. We're pleased with the results. We're just proud to be in the finals, and we're very happy to be in the 7th game. That means we beat them 3 times.
Ibang conference to eh. Siguro naging attitude na lang din ng team na gusto namin laging umabot dito. Then pagdating dito, pinagsisikapan lang namin na makuha yung corona.
Even when he was scoring his 40 points, I thought we played good defense against him. He just made his shots, and they were very difficult shots. So that's why we didn't change anything for Game 6. We kept going with the same kind of philosophy and challenged him to make those big shots. And if he makes those big shots, then they have a real good chance to beat us. But if he struggles a little bit, then I think we have a real good chance to beat them.
Ako naman, trabaho ko lang talaga yan eh. No? Trabaho ko, yan ang, kumbaga, yan ang buhay ko eh. No? Yan ang binigay sa amin. So talaga kung ano yung trabaho mo, gawin mo.
Nakita ni Coach Tim na talagang pag nasa labas si Nelson, talagang nakaka 3 points siya. So pag malaking nagbabantay sa amin, medyo naiiwan niya pag nag-drive siya. So sinabi niya na kailangan siguro ma-match up ako sa kanya pag nasa labas. Then pag nasa loob siguro, may tulong sa mga teammates ko.
There's no question that Johnny's a better player than me. Kasi alam naman natin na talented si Johnny. But it's not between Johnny and me. It's San Miguel against Alaska. And I don't care kung if he outplays me in Game 7 as long as San Miguel outplays Alaska.
Kung kinakailangan dalhin ko yung team right from the start para ma-feel nila na nandito kami. I mean, labang kami all the way. Kailangan siguro ako yung key na mag-start para sumunod sila sa akin.
Sana yung intensity ng paglalaro bumalik sa amin at saka yung mga kasama ko na huwag sanang yung hindi nagagamit.
ano dapat nakahanda pa natin.
Sino yung may gusto, mas hunger sa title, no? Want and most siguro, and desire and, siguro yung mga focus na pan-championships. Talagang doon malalaman sila malalaman.
Kung wala man kami experience sa championship, kailangan lang pakita namin na mas gutom kami sa kanila.
Boils down sa kung sino talaga yung may gusto sa manalo.
Magdadala na nga lang kung sino talagang gustong manalo.
This game is all about is character and keeping your poise and going through all the things you need to do without getting too excited about it, getting reckless. You don't want to get reckless in a game like this. You want to be under control.
The only way we can beat Alaska is for us to play well and for them to play just fair. If we both play well, Alaska's going to win. They're just better than we are. So if they play well, we're in trouble.
Hindi pa ho yan ang pila para sa presinto sa Mayo 11. Ito ho ang pila dito sa labas ng Araneta Coliseum. Yung mga taong gustong makapasok at manood ng ating Game 7 ng McDonald's PBA All-Filipino Cup. Sila may kanilang mga napupusuan o napipisil na mananalo. Yung mga PBA players, kapag hindi sila nakapaglaro dito, nanonood sila. At meron silang mga teams na mga napupusuan nila o napipisil lang mananalo. Sino-sino ang gustong manalo ng ating mga PBA superstars?
So the two best teams in the league right now.
They're the two strongest teams right now in the PBA.
Yan ang masabi kong team talaga. Kumbaga, manalo matalo, wala dyan yung sisiyan. Kaya yung susunod na game, sigurado asahan mo, babalikan ka niyan.
Very dangerous. Yung 12-point lead, 8-point lead, kaya habulin ng Alaska yun.
Yung fast break nila, offense nila, it's hard to defend pag ganun eh. Pag lahat tumatakbo.
Sanay na sa championship pressure, lalo na pag umabot ng Game 7.
Yung nilaro nila nung Game 1, intensity, tapos yung depensa nila, talagang nakakollapse lahat.
What would make San Miguel win over Alaska is the way they like to slow down the ball, they slow down the tempo of the game, and they play really good defense.
I look at Nelson as the factor.
Si Nelson Saitono, yun ang advantage ng San Miguel.
Alaska is having really a hard time stopping Nelson right now.
Saitono's the key.
If Nelson can get free and get loose and get his shots to fall, San Miguel looks good.
Si Nelson, pagka maganda yung game niya, nananalo yung San Miguel.
If Nelson could dictate the game again, same as he did the past 2 games before they lost, I think San Miguel has an advantage over Alaska.
Pag medyo minalas na si Nelson sa Itono, gaya nung nangyari nung last game nga, walang makapuno ron sa pagkawala niya.
Once na minala si Nelson, parang wala nagte-take charge eh. Dapat tulungan nila si Nelson.
Magiging dikit ang laban. Tingin ko, mananalo yung Alaska.
Alaska has the momentum right now and most probably they would win the finals.
Sa tingin ko Alaska kasi ang Alaska magaling dyan sa mga for example Game 7, yung mga ganyan na may pressure dyan sila, talagang makikita mo yung kung gano'n nadalin yung pressure, gano'n yung Alaska.
Siyempre kami, yung San Miguel, sister company namin, Gordons. Kaya siyempre, yung mga players namin, gusto rin namin San Miguel manalo.
Ako, I want San Miguel to win, but the way it's going, Alaska ako.
Okay, meron pa ho mangilang-ilang ticket na natitira para dito sa ating Game 7 ng McDonald's PBA All-Filipino Cup. Magbe-break po kami sandali. Sa amin pong pagbabalik, we'll have the dugout reports at ilang interviews dito sa ating Game number 7. Papalapit na po, napapalapit ang ating programa sa ating tipo. Ito po yung skyline ng Cubao at pagka may ilaw pala to, naalala ko, Disyembre na uli. Ang bilis po talaga ng panahon at next thing you know, Pasko na naman. Hindi pa po Pasko, Mayo pa lang ito. At ito ho ang game number 7. Kumagat na ang dilim at nandito ho tayo sa loob ng Araneta Coliseum. Ito ho ang green entrance fronting yung Fiesta Carnival. Sino ba namang hindi nakapunta sa Fiesta Carnival dito sa Cubao? Okay, pag-usapan natin ngayon yung mga teams. Kanina nakita natin yung final touches ng Fearless Forecast. Ngayon, nandito na sa loob rin tayo. Andun yung mga reporters natin. Early, working na sila. Si Anthony Sunday, ang kanyang report. Anong mood ng San Miguel Beer?
The mood inside the San Miguel Beer locker room, not like any other game. They're inside watching game film, getting taped up, some of them joking around. Everybody's relaxed, anticipating game number 7. But the big question for San Miguel Beer is the question on the health of Olson Rosella and his supposed pulled hamstring. Let's find out.
Okay, nagbabalik po tayo dito sa ating pwesto sa labas ng Green Gate. No? Kanina, Olson Rosella yung namin-mention. Hindi pa ho natin makukuha ang latest na update on Olson Rosella. Anyway, dito po sa ating pre-game show, meron tayong mga makakasama. First time yung makikita at delikado kami. Mukhang merong makakukuha ng trabaho namin. Ronnie Magsanok is with Danny Ildefonso and Nelson Aceitona. Si Danny Ildefonso.
Dito po tayo ngayon kasama natin ang MVP ng conference na to, na si Nelson. Gusto lang po nating malaman ko nung nasa isip niya ngayong gabing to. Well, Nelson, katatapos mo lang makuha yung MVP ng conference. Nasa 7 game tayo. Any thoughts para sa isang oras na lang na laro?
Kailangan siguro yung championship naman. Yan ang kailangan ko namin siguro makuha. And, yung para sa akin, siguro matagal pa yon yung isang MVP. Hindi ko muna iniisip yun. Ito muna siguro ang laro na to.
Noong nakaraang game, medyo bumaba yung production mo. Pero, syempre, 5 games ka ng sobrang putok ng putok di ba? Pero, yung ika-7 game, anong tingin mong personal na preparasyon na ginawa mo para sa game na to, Nelson?
Well, siguro yung dating game namin, yung magandang laro, yun siguro yung piniprepare namin para ngayon. Ngayong 7 games na to. And yung 6 game namin, so parang binaliwala na lang namin, talagang pangit no? Wala na kami magawa. So, yun. Dito na kami sa 7 game magkakaroon ng panibagong motivation.
Finally, any predictions for this game, Nelson? Yung forecast, hindi mo makuha nyo ngayon.
Kailangan. Mahirap magsalita dahil hindi pa naman nag-umpisa yung laro. Pipilitin namin makuha.
Thank you very much, Nelson, saka good luck.
Puso ng San Miguel na si Nelson Aceitona kasama si Ronnie Magsanok. Si Ronnie Magsanok has been into a 7-game series. Yan po yung kanilang gusto ng kalimutan na laban against Ginebra noong 1991. Babalik tayo kay Ronnie Magsanok. Ngayon kasama naman niya ang rookie na malaki na ng pressure na nasa balikat. Ronnie Magsanok with Danny Ildefonso of San Miguel Beer.
Kasama natin ang sensational na rookie na si Daniel Ildefonso. Well, Danny, siguro ang pinakamagandang performance ng rookie ngayong taon na to na kay Daniel Ildefonso. Pero ano pa ang mahihiling ng isang Daniel Ildefonso para sa conference na to?
Siguro, unang-una, champion kami ngayon. Sana, yun lang muna sana.
Yung personal na feeling para sa larong to. Naka-anim na laro na wala nang bukas to. Final game na to. So, ano ang nasa loob mo ngayon? Matagal-tagal na ako di nakalaro ng championship kaya iba ngayon saka 7 game to.
Yung rebounds, yung depensa, tsaka yung mga yung contribute ng team namin.
Good luck, Danny, saka more power. Thank you.
Well, ang kaiba lang nito is we're going up against San Miguel and first time na kakalaban namin si Ron Jacobs. Although we played San Miguel before and it has always been difficult for us to win championships against San Miguel. And now with Ron, who's very, very brilliant. Yeah, it's a different in a sense na kalaban namin si Ron which has a lot of experience.
Any particular predictions for this 7th and final game? Bold predictions.
Well, I'm only hoping na we would come up with the same game plan as last game, like just talagang we would start really strong, tapos tapusin talaga hanggang sa dulo na.
On the lighter side, what do you plan to do tomorrow?
We're going to the beach, win or lose, And hopefully we can enjoy yung next 2 days namin na break.
Good luck, Josh, saka Godspeed.
Okay, si Ronnie Magsanok, si Jojo Lastimosa, once teammate sa RP team. Si Ronnie Magsanok, alam natin, ngayon nagbabakasyon ng panandaling, ngunit babalik sa aksyon come May 22. Ronnie Magsanok, ulit, babalikan natin. Ngayon, makakasama niya ang isa sa mga nagpe-perform ng kagulat-gulat dito sa series na to, si Kenneth Durant.
Isa sa pinaka-key players itong series na to para sa Alaska. Si Miss Captain Barbell, no? Bagong pangalan ni Kenneth Durantes. Kenneth, magandang gabi, saka 3-all na. Isa na lang. Anong tingin mo mangyari ngayong gabi to?
Yun na nga. First siguro, defense siguro magpapanalo kung sino talaga yung may pinaka magandang depensa ngayon, saka sino yung may focus sa game. Siguro yun ang magiging advantage yung isang team.
Anong difference ng San Miguel dun sa mga ibang nakalaban niyo sa other championships? Pinakamahirap ba? Medya-medya lang o pareho rin?
Yung San Miguel kasi, ano sila, well-coached, well-disciplined team. Talagang kahit down sila ng mga ilang points, talagang hindi gumigive up. Unlike sa ibang teams na kahit down na ng mga 10, 20, wala na, gumigive up na. Pero yung San Miguel, talagang lumalaban sila hanggang hindi pa natatapos yung game.
Balak mong gawin bukas pagkatapos itong series na to?
3 days na siguro yung off namin. Siguro, wala, talagang pahinga. Dahil within 2 weeks ata, start na naman tayo. So, kailangan magpahinga.
Thank you very much, Kenneth, saka good luck.
San Miguel Beer, they've missed their last 4 or 5 attempts.
Whoa, but Nelson Asaitono buries another 3-point shot. Pang-pito po yan. 1 minute and 39 seconds. Don't say we didn't warn you. Nelson Asaitono! Oh, that will count with a foul. I don't believe this guy.
Penetrate.
11 seconds on the shot clock. Nelson. Oh, the fall away by Nelson Asaitono. He is wild tonight. He's got 41 points. And he puts San Miguel back on top by 3.
Welcome back, Philippines. Noli Iyala po kasama si Ginito Henson and Noy Castillo ng Formula Shell para sa game number 7 ng McDonald's PBA All-Filipino Cup Championship. And nakikita naman ninyo ang mga panderitas, ang mga lobo, ang mga streamers all around the Big Dome today. And it's been a very festive start here in game number 7. Right now, tinatawag na po ang lineup ng San Miguel Beer. Naitawag na ang Alaska Milk. The Beermen are in their 3rd Game 7 appearance. Rather, their 4th. They were, as we take a look at the Alaska starters, ang Alaska also in their 4th. They were in the Game 7 appearance in 1995 first conference, in the 3rd conference laban sa San Miguel Beer, and then in the 1996 second conference laban sa Formula Shell. Ang San Miguel Beer naman, back in 1982 in the reinforced Filipino up against Toyota, they lost that one. In the 88 Open against Pure Foods, and in the 1995 Governor's Cup against Alaska Milk. And opening toss, nakuha ng Alaska Milk. Abarientos with a first crack. That will go out. And how are we gonna look at this game, Ginito? Alam mo, ang dami na nangyari dito. Meron nagsasabi, 3-point shooting. Meron nagsasabi, ika nga, yung rebounding. But so far, this has been a crazy, crazy series.
Well, it's interesting that the 2 main men of both teams took the first shots. Johnny Abarientos from Long Range, hindi pumasok ang kanyang tira. At si Asaitono naman on the other side.
But Kenneth Durandez getting the first basket here, Noy, and that's a good sign for Kenneth.
You see that Nelson missed his first shot, but I don't think that should affect him. The great offensive player that he is, he should keep shooting.
At may tapik palabas ang depensa ng Alaska Milk. This has been a defensive battle so far in the last 6 games.
Well, pansinin natin, Noli, kung paano nilalaro ng Alaska, ito si Nelson Asaitono. They've got Pong Hawkins on him, and he's got the ball outside. Wala pa post-up moves ito si Nelson Asaitono. But it looks like he's looking for his other teammates to get involved in the offense. Here we go with a fast break, 2 points.
off that turnover. Alaska is one of the best in terms of turnover points. They have averaged 17 here in the finals.
San Miguel has to eliminate those easy baskets by Alaska. All throughout the series, Alaska's been getting those easy buckets.
There's question about the health even of this man, Mike Musri. His wrist is suspect today, Quinito. And he missed that layup. Bong Hawkins hitting that dribble. There's Freddy Abuda diving for that one. And he ran out of space.
And Ron Jacobs holding on to the basketball.
Oh boy, what action this early in the ball game.
Now, 2 straight times Alaska tried to run the break. One time they were successful, this other time San Miguel able to play good transition defense, stopping the fast break 2 points.
Hawkins at low post, laban kay Daniel Defonso, triple team, dinilabas ka Barrientos, 3-point shot! All net!
That might be trouble for San Miguel. He's one player that can really dominate a game. Johnny can do it from the outside and the inside.
Ron Jacobs did tell Coach Norman Black in their interview in the pre-game that they'll have to double close to the basket, and that will free up shooters of Alaska to score.
Ang mas malaking problema pa dito, Quinito and Noy, is the score. 7-0 is our score. And this was the trend in Game 3 and Game 6. Both games were won by Alaska via a rout. San Miguel in both games did not break the double-digit mark. Abarientos again, wala.
That time nagkulang sa movement yung Alaska. Barrientos probably felt he had a good look, tried to make the shot from the baseline.
This offensive possession, they really should see what they can do besides Nelson right now.
Ildefonso is trapped, and he will be called for steps. And the defense of Alaska, especially inside, has certainly been impeccable. Right now, we have a report ni Mon Liboro. Mon?
Okay, thank you, Nolly. Kanina sa dugout, there was less of coaching but more of praying. Pero alam na ni Coach Tim Cone ang lalaroin ng San Miguel Beer at this point. So inaasahan na lamang niya na mga bata niya lalabas dito aggressive at physical. At ito nangyayari dito. 7-0 na. Dalawang player ang kailangang abangan. The Bull at ang trigger man. Balik sa'yo, Nolly.
Maraming salamat, Mon. And right now, only 3 seconds sa shot clock ng Alaska Milk. Duremdes turns around. Wala. Still no points for San Miguel, Quinito.
Yes, and Austin Rossello is doing the right thing. He's settling things down. They want to go to their half-court set. They want to be able to put the ball in the hands of a free shooter.
Ildefonso sa labas and finally gets the first 2 points to San Miguel Beer after nearly 4 minutes of action here.
It's a big shot by Danny. Maybe Danny can get it going early here while Nelson's still cold and wait for Nelson to come along.
But in that half-court set, you notice that Nelson Asaitona tried to post up but didn't get the basketball.
Hawkins, laban kay Danny Ildefonso. Ildefonso has certainly been a revelation in this series. Hawkins goes inside. Look at the defense, just staying with Bong Hawkins. 2 seconds to shoot. Abarientos gets away. Wala. Guiña with an offensive rebound. He goes up and he will be called for steps.
That's tough defense on the part of San Miguel Beer.
Well, makikita mo doon, Quinito, that Daniel Defonso really stayed with Bong Hawkins, and he has certainly played well in this series.
Nolly, I've been dying to ask Noy Castillo this question. If you had a choice of which team to play for here in a Game 7, which team would it be? Alaska or San Miguel, and why?
Well, it'd have to be San Miguel because I really think they could use my outside presence, especially right now when Nelson's struggling. I could be another option on offense for him.
And look at this rebounding. Nelson Asaitono finally using his muscle underneath and getting his first basket.
That's a good sign for San Miguel here. Crashing the offensive boards, getting more than just one attempt at the basket.
That should just help Nelson tremendously right there. All the previous misses right now should be erased.
If there's anything about Nelson Asaitono, he has raised his game in terms of rebounding in this series. From about 7 rebounds up to the semifinals, he's now gone up to about 8.5 boards a game. And you know that he's also putting in the points para sa San Miguel Beer. He misses his 3-point play, however, it's still a 3-point lead para sa Alaska Milk. 7 minutes and 13 remaining in game number 7, first quarter. Here's Guiño inside. What happened there?
Well, wide open breakdown of the defense of San Miguel Beer. Coach Guiño, San Miguel Beer's defense must recognize that he has developed into a big offensive threat here for Alaska. Not only is he a good intimidating shot blocker, he also can score for Alaska.
And Freddy Abuda doing the scavenging around the basket.
San Miguel has to keep this game close early. They have to stay in the game by getting easy buckets, playing good D. or else it could be previous, just like Game 6, the blowout.
And that's also a good sign para sa San Miguel Beer. Rosell has been averaging in field goal shooting only 36%, down from his semis average.
You mentioned about the blowout that San Miguel Beer suffered at the hands of Alaska in Game 6. And what is the call? I think it's taking steps, traveling violation. Now, we mentioned at the top of our coverage that San Miguel Beer comes out strong from losing a blowout. 3 times it happened in this All-Filipino Cup. They lost by 21 to Pure Foods, by 12 to Mobiline, by 18 to Gordon's, and in each game, San Miguel Beer won.
Well, that's just a lot of heart by the players of San Miguel. You know, a lot of pride, stepping their games up, making sure that it doesn't happen twice in a row.
And it looks like in this game, that may be a big factor. The heart, the spirit to win. Dorem, or rather Hawkins, nasa labas, hinahanap si Lastimosa. He goes inside, goes drop pass, Wino, side jumper, and Poch Wino on the board with 4 points in the ball game. Lead is up to 5, 11-6, 5 minutes and 43 remaining sa ating unang yugto.
Take a look at the field goals so far, 3 out of 11 for San Miguel Beer. More attempts, but Alaska getting more field goals converted.
Asaytono in the middle, in and out, rebound. Gang rebounding ng Alaska, limiting San Miguel to only 1 shot so far.
But Asaytono is taking his shots now closer to the basket.
Mas malapit ng konti. Lastimosa gets it really close. That will rim out. Sayang yun.
Right now, there just seems to be a lid over the bucket for Nelson. He just has to keep on shooting.
Noy, do you feel, Noy, that San Miguel is trying to outshoot Alaska in the series, at least in the last 3 games?
You know what? I think so. You know, San Miguel is so noticed for their defense, and I think they might have got away from that a little bit.
Well, Alaska scored 91 back in game number 6. In the meantime, natapyas ni Ildefonso ang abante ng San Miguel ng Alaska. Sa 3 puntos, sa Barrientos, pumoposte, 6 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Iniikot nila ang libreng tao, si Kenneth Doremdes, bumaybay ng baseline, and there's going to be a blocking foul. Laban kay Freddy Abuda. And Freddy Abuda will pick up his first personal foul.
Well, that shot clock was almost out on Alaska, but it was a good foul that Freddy Abuda gave. He didn't want an open layup from the baseline for Kenneth Doremdes.
And we'll take a break.
That's not true. In game number 4, Alaska led it. That's not true.
Well, hindi na po kayo kailangan lumayo pa. Ito na po ang bayan ng Superstars, and what a crowd we have at the Big Dome today. Just a 3-point lead para sa Alaska Milk. First quarter action of game number 7. Bong Hawkins, and Alaska will be slapped a 3-second violation.
Well, Bong Hawkins taking too long. There was a double team, but prior to the double team, it was the physical defense of Nelson Asaytono. Asaytono wanted to make sure that Bong Hawkins felt his physical presence. Kanya nagdalawang isip ito si Bong Hawkins. When the double team came, he was jammed.
4 na minuto, 10 saglit po ang nalalabi sa ating first quarter. Mostre, binigay kay Nelson Asaytono. They're still in the long court. 4 seconds on their shot clock. Rosella gets another basket. And Olsen Rosella now with 4 points in the game, and the lead is down to 1 para sa Alaska Milk.
Well, we were talking about how Olsen Rosella actually was a doubtful player for this game, suffering a painful hamstring pull. Now, Noy, let me ask you the question. In a game like this, with the championship on the line, when do you feel the jitters most? In the first quarter or the fourth quarter?
Well, in a game like this, you're going to feel the nerves right before the game. After the ball goes up, you know, all nerves are gone. You're just going to play. You're going to feed off the emotion of the game, and you're not really going to be nervous anymore.
Well, right now, both teams not showing any signs of either nervousness or fatigue. They're just playing their game here, and it's just a 3-point lead para sa Alaska Milk. Ildefonso sa labas, missing that one. Loose ball goes to Lastimosa. 3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Kenneth Doremdes, who has played magnificent basketball in the series. At low post, inikot nila, Bong Hawkins, tumira sa labas. That'll be short. Wino with an offensive rebound. Nobody boxing him out.
And Wino, by our count, has about, 6 points in this game?
Pochuina with 6 points. You're correct, Quinito. 4 rebounds, dalawa sa offensive glass. And Alaska, in terms of second chance points, has outscored San Miguel in the series. Ildefonso, sumaksak sa loob. Inilabas kay Mike Mustre. Mustre gives it to Freddy Abuda. Jump shot. Yes! Surprise basket mula kay Freddy Abuda.
Now that's a good sign for San Miguel Beer because Azaytono is not the exclusive offensive option. They're getting a lot of the other players involved in the offense, no?
Yeah, those are good looks at the basket too. You know, nice open 15-foot jumpers.
In the meantime, yung pagka kinaliwa ni Bong Hawkins, sablay ang kanyang tira. Bullet pass to Mike Mustre. Under 2 minutes to play here. Mustre gives it out to Ildefonso, almost losing the leather. Here's Mustre. Nilabas kay Freddy Abuda. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Awkward looking shot. Makes it. And Abarientos gets the rebound. Lastimosa with the lead pass from Abarientos. A minute and 43 dito sa ating unang yugto. Hawkins. Abarientos is the open man. Patay na naman. Johnny Abarientos with 5 points. And the lead is back to 5 points here. 17-12.
A little too slow in the rotation. Ito si Olson Rosella was covering up Jojo Lastimosa on the other end. Nakawala ito si Johnny Abarientos.
Last time down the court, San Miguel took a very difficult shot, you know, off-balance shot with the shot clock running down.
That's a tough shot. Daniel Defonso getting inside and also leading the scorers para sa San Miguel Beer with a total of 6.
And that's a veteran move. Getting the ball down low and making that curl, that turn using the glass with a baby hook.
Yeah,
You wouldn't think a rookie can do that.
Yeah, it's a higher percentage shot than the off-balance shot.
Oh, what a move! Johnny Abarientos on the baseline. Doing the reverse. And Alaska back on top by 5. Abarientos now with 7 points. Trying to take charge. Azaytono, nasa labas pa rin. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Nelson takes a hurried shot. And the rebound goes to Lastimosa. Abarientos looking downstairs, sees an opening, gets blocked by Daniel Defonso. Azaytono hinahabol ni Abarientos, sapal ni Pochuino. Helter-skelter basketball, Bong Hawkins, wala. Rosella gets it with 5 seconds remaining. Rosella pa rin, sasaksak sa loob. Nilabas kay Nelson, a second remaining, 3-point shot off the line. What a quarter! Nelson Azaytono has struggled here. Pochuina has played tremendous defense. And Johnny Abarientos continues to fly. The flying A with a total of 7 points. And Alaska on top by 5 after 12 minutes of action. Second quarter action underway now at natapigan si Olson Rosella. Rodney Santos in the ballgame for the first time gets his first field goal off a fast break. Si Villamin is also in the game. Kasama si Alan Caidic at si Art de la Cruz naman para sa San Miguel Beer, Quinito.
That's a big switch. Now, Rodney Santos, he's got the size advantage over Olson Rosella. Nakaupo ngayon si Johnny Abarientos. Pinagpapahinga ni Coach Tim Cone. Si Azaytono naman, nakaupo rin for San Miguel Beer. And look who's here to do some damage, the trigger man.
That's going to be huge for San Miguel if Allen can really get it going tonight, and he's real capable of that, as everyone knows.
Tim Cone mentioned that in his interview with Norman Black. He said his one concern is Alan Caidic exploding. I talked to Ron Jacobs and he said, well, I'm hoping to get one big game from Alan in this series, and maybe it's going to be tonight.
Alan Caidic with a rebound.
And the veteran that Allen is, this could be the night.
Caidic has struggled in this series, averaging only 4 points per ball game. Rosella goes inside, drops it off, and Villamin is too slow to pick that one up.
And partner, just a little bit of history in the 3 games that Alaska has played at game number 7. Lastimosa has averaged 18.3 points in those 3 games 7 of Alaska. Abarientos 11.7 and Hawkins 12.3. So looking at those stats, very clear. Jojo Lastimosa is the big gun for Alaska when it comes to a game 7.
In the meantime, good defense ng Alaska laban kay Yoy Villamin. Duremdes takes a jump shot sa tabi, and Duremdes gets another basket. A total of 6 points now for Captain Marble.
Good sign for Alaska once more. Yung outside shooting nila in sync, on target.
Back to a 7-point lead para sa Alaska Milk. 9:45. Alan Kaydik takes a jumper. Masyadong malakas. Huinio has controlled the boards here. Duremdes. 1-on-1. Laban kay Alan Kaydik. Na double team ni Villamin. They move it around. Libre na naman si Ports Huinio. Another breakdown on defense, Noy.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Alaska just gets way too many easy buckets. It's been happening all series, and San Miguel has to do something about that if they want to stay in this game.
Sa tingin ko, Noli, masyadong maaga yung pagkakadouble ng San Miguel, no? And they doubled not at the low post, but even at the high post when you have a Bong Hawkins with the ball, and that's why nawawala ito si Daniel Defonso.
Duremdes trying to get away here. Drop pass. Bong Hawkins, natapik ni Villamin. Quick hands, however, by Hawkins. Picks up the ball. In and out para kay Rodney Santos.
But that was a good shot by Rodney Santos. Again, another good look by Alaska. Yan ang sinasabi ni Ron Jacobs. Kung pumapasok yung outside shooting ng Alaska, delikado na ang San Miguel.
Ildefonso. Late yung pasa ni Yoy Villamin. However, Kaydik is still there. And then naago pa again at Duremdes. And here's Captain Marble. Gives it to Lastimosa with a left hand, pero offensive foul. Prior to that basket, offensive foul ang itinawag kay Kenneth Duremdes.
They will nullify that basket. They're running, they're gunning. Alaska too quick for Yoye Villamin. Actually, also too quick for Alan Kaydik.
Yes. Age showing a little bit here in this championship series. Racela takes a 3-point shot. Rebound, Ildefonso. Natapik sa kanyang kamay. It will remain, however, with San Miguel Beer. And right now, si Freddy Abuda will check back in. Iupo si Alan Kaydik at mukhang napuna rin ni Ron Jacobs yung sinabi mo, Kinito.
Yung quickness ni Kenneth Duremdes, na-anticipate niya kung saan pipihit ito si Alan Kaydik, and he's there at every turn of Alan Kaydik. Kanya nakukuha niya yung bola, no?
Walang papasahan. O mapasahan itong si Olsen Racela. There's gonna be a foul here.
Foul number 32.
Ito si Poch Huinio tatawagan ng foul. His first personal foul. Both teams have kept away from those fouls here.
Now Abarientos back in the ball game.
This is a 9-point ball game. Alaska on top. Look at the quick hands ng Alaska. A second remaining sa shot clock at mauubusan ng San Miguel Beer.
San Miguel's really out of sync right now. Their offense really struggling.
And what caused that, of course, was the deflection. Now, Coach Ron Jacobs is up in arms.
Hindi niliset yung shot clock at yan ang nirereklamo ni Ron Jacobs. And we don't know if there was any validity to that. But certainly they thought it was a fresh 24.
No way! Let's see how it goes.
Ron Jacobs patuloy na kinakausap ang table officials. The referees are actually around the scorer now.
Ron
And this is
Jacobs awaiting the decision.
Okay, magkakaroon ng officials timeout as referee Chua is talking to Ron Jacobs. Let's see what gives here. Well, ang ating score, mga kaibigan, is still a 9-point lead para sa Alaska, 25-16 with 7:55 in the basketball game here in the second quarter. Huge crowd sa loob po ng Big Dome.
Officials timeout na to, Noli, ha? Pinag-uusapan ng mga officials kung ano dapat ang gawin considering that there was a malfunction of the timing mechanism.
Only a portion of this Big Dome gallery today. Shot clock has been reset to 24 and it remains with San Miguel, Kinito.
Yes, and that's the right thing to do because that was what should have happened, to reset the shot clock at 24 after the foul. Kanya erase yung nangyari in that sequence. Kanina lang.
Ika nga nung anak ko, erase. Art de la Cruz laban kay Kenneth Duremdes. Si de la Cruz has also not been contributing big in this series. Asaytono, 3-point shot. Sablay, rebound. Makukuha ni Art de la Cruz. They have a fresh 24. Low post play. Ildefonso. Whoa, quick move from the rookie.
going for the high percentage shot. Nelson Asaitono still can't get things going from outside, Noy.
Yeah, I don't know. He has to find a way to get going. I think he needs to penetrate, draw a foul, maybe get an easy bucket or something.
Sapal si Johnny Abarientos, ni Jose Rosel at ni Freddy Abuda. And here come the white shirts. They move it around. Asaitono bangs bodies with Dorendes and he's called for the offensive foul.
Just with nothing going right for Nelson right now.
Masyadong maraming pinipilit si Nelson. And right now, parang his mind is just trying to get those points.
I think he really needs to get on track, and he feels he needs to carry this team. So he's feeling the pressure, he's feeling the responsibility.
Some numbers in the second quarter.
Daming turnovers sa San Miguel Beer.
Alaska committed only 6 turnovers back in Game 6, a record in a finals game. Samantala, tumira si Bong Hawkins sa tabi. And the lead is back to 9 points, 27-18.
Another outside shot coming from Alaska. If we had a shot chart, siguro makikita natin maraming tira ang Alaska sa labas at pumapasok.
That's right. First 2 points yan ni Bong Hawkins sa Saitono. Maiksi naman dito sa tirang yun. At may loose ball foul na itatawag laban kay Kevin Ramas. Let's see, no.
Kay Ildefonso
Danny
yata.
Ildefonso, yes.
Kay Ildefonso. Ang foul na tinawag.
And Daniel Defonso will pick up his first foul. Right now, we'll turn you back to Anthony Suntay and a report tungkol dun sa shot clock kanina. Anthony, ano ba nangyari doon?
Well, Nolly, to make a long story short, what happened was, nagkamali sila dun sa shot clock. They didn't reset it. So what they did, para wala nang gulo, they put back the clock a while ago to 8:06, and then they reset the 24-second shot to the full 24 seconds. Nolly?
Well, at least maayos na ngayon ang takbo. At ang opensa naman ng Alaska, maayos na rin. Hawkins way off the mark there. Outlet pass. Abuda, high off the board. Wala, he gets his own miss. At may foul na itatawag laban kay Kevin Ramas.
Here's an update on Asaitono's field goal shooting. 1 out of 10 for Nelson Asaitono so far in this game.
At a player standpoint with Nelson, he wants to play well so bad that, maybe he's just pushing it a little bit too much.
Well, right now, there's Freddy Abuda. Doon sa huling play na yon in our Cafe Puro slow-mo. Siyam pa rin po ang abante ng Alaska Milk. 6 and 10 remaining in the second quarter. Happy to have you with us, Philippines. Noli Iyala po kasama si Quinito Henson and Noy Castillo ng Formula Shell. Another forced shot ni Nelson Asaitono. Loose ball scramble. Mapupulot ni Bong Hawkins.
And here's Alaska again on the run.
Drop pass.
Nice extra pass.
Napayungan si Rodney Santos. Abante si Nelson Asaitono. You're looking for a dunk here. No, just a layup. And Asaitono looking at Kenneth Dorendes. Parang this may be it.
Pero partner, hinabol ni Kenneth Dorendes.
Exactly.
The effort was there. And that's what Tim Cone wants from his players. They need to be able to stop those easy baskets. And if they can't, at least they will try.
3-point shot. Wala. Rodney Santos gets the offensive rebound at ilalabas nila kay Johnny Abarientos. 7-point ball game para sa Alaska Milk. They have dominated this first half.
Oh, a small man going up against the big man. And there's the foul.
Samantala, si Art De La Cruz sa kanto. And that cuts down the Alaska lead to 6, 28-22.
One thing we must notice here, Noli, is that while the game has been physical, we haven't seen really any temper flare-ups, and that's nice. Yung po mga kaibigan natin, mga pari sa Tarlac, kahapon nga, nandun ako, at pinagdadasal nila not only for a peaceful and clean elections, but also for a peaceful and clean Game 7 dito sa PBA Finals.
Bola mababalik sa San Miguel Beer. Alam mo, nabanggit mo na nga yung eleksyon na yan. Sabi nga ng iba na nakausap ko, ang eleksyon daw, 3 araw pa itong PBA. Ngayon na ang araw ng paghuhusga. And certainly, this is the day of reckoning for these two teams. Hoping to go back to the throne they used to occupy. Of course, Alaska last occupied it in 96. San Miguel in 94. Jump shot ni Nelson Asaitono. And that lead is down to 4.
And now that time Nelson Asaitono was close to the basket.
Yeah, that was a good look for Nelson. I think the lid is lifted from the rim for Nelson.
And Alaska sues for time. Only 4:17 remaining dito sa second quarter. Abante po ang Alaska Milk ng 4 na puntos. Lead was as high as 9 points kanina. At right now si Hawkins ang may tangan ng bola. Laban kay Daniel Defonso. Lastimosa open momentarily. In and out. And San Miguel now making its run, Noy.
It's good that it's this lead. Only 4 points, and really San Miguel really hasn't played that well. They're still struggling on offense. But still close.
Kick out play. Asaytono fakes one. 3-point shot. Wala. Rebound. Nakukuha ni Bong Hawkins. Abarientos. Season opening. Drops it off. Lastimosa goes inside. Jump shot off the glass. Slashing move by Jolas, and Lastimosa now with a total of 4 points.
Nice attempt by Jojo. Kanina,
Yes.
nagminti siya from the outside. He thought maybe he should penetrate. He was hoping to get a foul there. Anyway, he got the 2 points. Great move on his part.
Makes it look so easy too. That's a difficult shot coming off the glass like that, but he makes it look so easy.
With a man in his face. Outside shot ni Ildefonso. And what seems to be the strategy here, Quinito? Si Ildefonso tumitira sa labas.
Well, I think they're trying to get Nelson Asaytono down low, perhaps for him to try to get some offensive rebounds.
Ooh, what a shot!
Off-balance shot on the run. The slasher, Rodney Santos.
That's what Alaska can hit you in so many ways. You know, you just can't concentrate on one guy because they come at you. Every player comes at you.
Rodney
So many
Santos.
weapons.
Oh yes, second pick overall back in '96. And he has certainly been a big help off the bench para kay Tim Cohn. Ildefonso, that's good ball movement para San Miguel Beer.
But again, it started when Nelson Asaytono posted up. He drew the double team, then quick ball movement.
And the lead is down once again to 6 points. Hawkins, laban kay Daniel Defonso. 13 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. 2:17 sa game clock. Hawkins goes inside. Ildefonso's right with him and he's called for steps.
Hey, what can you say about the rookie Ildefonso, the way he played straight up defense on Bong Hawkins?
Pochuino is back in the ball game. Outside shot, that'll be short. And the tap goes to Johnny Abarientos. 2-on-1 fast break. Johnny A drops it off. Duremdes is inside. Double team. Umahanap ng traveling si Ron Jacobs. Good pass inside. Abarientos masyado malakas. Rebound ni Freddy Abuda.
Oh, tremendous defense once more by Ildefonso. Made Johnny Abarientos miss that easy layup shot.
Asaytono drives and rim out. Freddy Abuda losing the leather. Kay Pochuino. Hawkins. Laban kay Olsen Rosella. Johnny A against Olsen Rosella, and there's going to be a foul against Rosella.
What action we're seeing here.
Everything and all for Alaska Milk. He misses that layup. Guiño with a missed shot. At nakuha ng rebound ni Daniel Defonso.
And Ildefonso waiting for Olsen Rosella to bring up the ball. He's the man in charge. He needs to slow things down.
Anim po ang abante ng Alaska Milk. 32-26, under a minute to play here in the second quarter.
Now it's Danny posting up. Turnaround shot, not there.
And the pass broken up. De La Cruz picks it up. Asaytono challenges the defense and he will draw foul mula kay Kenneth Duremdes. And a technical will be called on Jojo Lastimosa.
Well, Alaska saying that the shot clock ran out on San Miguel Beer. But the referee saying that there was contact before the shot clock ran out. A technical foul.
You know, we have seen more in this first half than we've seen in the last 6 games. Incredible action.
Unbelievable action. We haven't seen too many points scored because of the tight defense on both ends.
Jojo Lastimosa slapped the technical. Alam mo, last year, he had 6 technical fouls all in the entire year.
Olsen Rosella, one of the league's top free throw shooters.
Gets the free throw. And the lead is down to 5. And now, dalawang free throw ang ibibigay kay Nelson Asaytono. Nung sa foul na ibinigay laban kay Kenneth Duremdes. As we take a look at the trigger man, Alan Kaydik. And it seems like tatawag ng timeout.
Well, back in game number 5, when Asaytono scored 41 points, he had 34 attempts from the floor. That's a lot of attempts.
Right now, as you take a look at Nelson Asaitono fashioning his free throws, back-to-back All-Filipino Conference MVP, 97-98. Meron report po si Mon Liboro tungkol dun sa technical foul kanina ni Jojo Lastimosa. Mon, anong nangyari doon?
Okay, actually, Noli, kanina yung alingasgas dito sa Alaska bench, nagre-reklamo sila bakit tinawagan ng technical si Jojo Lastimosa. Samantala, ang sinisigawan to ni Jojo Lastimosa ay si Pochino na mag-rebound. Wala daw siyang galit sa referee, pero narinig referee Bernarte, binigyan siya ng T.
Well, mukhang talaga sa dami naman ang naghihiyawan dito. Mahirap nang marinig. Yung mga pagsigaw-sigaw, siguro pag sumigaw ka, medyo masama na kagad sa tenga ng mga referee. Nonetheless, the lead is down to 4 here on that split by Nelson Asaitono, 32-28.
Now, Villamin is back in the game and Ildefonso is taking a rest.
Only 22 seconds remaining. Hawkins, laban kay Villamin, forces one up. May wala yun. And De La Cruz gets the rebound.
Maganda rin ang depensa ni Villamin.
Yes.
And I'm losing by points.
Who wouldn't? Last shot time of the half. Asaitono looks up at the clock. 3 seconds it reads. 3-point shot. Patay!
Big shot for Nelson.
And if you want to end a first half, that's the way you want to end it,
Oh
Noy.
yeah, I bet that really feels good for Nelson now.